Did you acquire that in the Orient, miss?
Oh, no, sir. My husband found it while claim jumping in Virginia. Tucked under a pile of silk linens. An uncommon spoil, I must admit.
Virginia, you say? Where about?
Blacksburg, he's residence there. I'm on my way to pay a visit.
Living apart must be very onerous. I mean, missing the company of a man's comfort, one might assume that it's a prodigious solitude.
Perhaps, but I believe the greatest journey is the one between two people, and the Lord is always with us.
Everybody hands up! Any soldiers quartered here at the station? How about down the road? My name is John H. Chelson, and I am now in control of this train. Now, if you do as I say, you'll survive this little undertaking of ours. If you resist, I will throw you into the engine with the coal. Do you understand? Merrill, why don't you take our engineer here down to the illustrious cargo? That's an exotic procurement, Miss...
Clark. Mary Agnes Clark.
Fine device, Miss Clark. Does its indulgence help assist you in times of strife? And does my wife as well. It assuages the heat from her as she's prying cotton. Oh, that's right. My wife's a slave down in Georgia. Well, of course, we're not legally married. No. But that's just all a matter of perspective now, isn't it? A most unnatural union indeed. Seems my companion has taken some issue with your engineer.
What are your intentions, Mr. Chelson?
Margaret works on a small plantation just outside Savannah, owned by a stately gentleman by the name of Vernon Reed. Now, Vernon has a particular affection for lashing his Negroes, particularly my Margaret. Also seems to take it upon himself to better whenever he feels like it. Does your husband apply injury to you, Miss Clark?
Never.
Of course he doesn't. It'd be unbecoming to injure such a fair woman as yourself. My Margaret is not so fortunate. Isn't that right, Mr. Reed? Of course I'm right. Are you familiar with the deed, Mr. Reed? Well, this one says Margaret is to be resettled as my property. You will sign it. Allow us to leave north, and you will never claim her as your own again.
You'll come to a violent end, Mr. Chelson. Rabbit's feet are lucky. Not so much for the rabbits.
You keep that thought in your head. You'll need it someday. A most uncommon item indeed. Merrill! Merrill!
Let's